And we're live on Yellow Jacket Radio today. Welcome, Sean, and welcome our newest host in training, Tiffany.
What's up,
Amber.
guys? What's up, Amber? It's Amber, I promise.
Yeah, it's been kind of like a month or two. We haven't been doing this.
It's been since
August.
No. It's been since
September.
No, it was definitely September because I was on in September.
Yes, it's been since September, since the end of September.
The only reason is that we didn't quit. It's just Nick was busy with football. I was busy with some other stuff.
I'm not allowed to run the show yet.
Yeah,
and we had a hard time looking for somebody after me and Nick were graduating. We found someone. Yep.
Since we're both seniors and we were looking for a predecessor to keep this show going on, and our choice was sitting with us here today.
It wasn't really a choice. I walked up to you guys and I was like, hey guys, who's taking over the show next year? And you were like, I don't know. And I was like, you know what? I got this. And you guys were like, well, who's going to be with you? And I'm like, I'll figure that out.
Yep.
Halfway through the year, I'll figure it out. I promise.
I doubt was going to be some second year students coming up to you.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope there's a couple of second years that come up to me and they're like, hey, what you're doing is pretty neat. Let me join in just because I want someone younger than me. So that's how it'll be passed down each year.
A tradition.
You have, someone half year, learning, and then it gets passed down to them.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna be doing things a lot, not a lot differently, but somewhat differently on the show since what we've done before. But we're not gonna do as much interviews as we've done because that used to be all we would do is just interviews. There will still be some interviews and stuff.
With some seniors,
but not all just interviews with sports and stuff. But what we're mainly going for here is just a topic of discussion
and all in general.
I think I have a topic of discussion.
Oh, let's see what's it.
Well, okay, so we've also had the idea of like some kind of like debate thing where we can pick like a random topic and then argue like. Well, I mean, not actual argue, but
football's over. We can't do it. Football's over.
I can predict Warner Robins making it to the finals again.
Well, I mean, like we're not like sports wise, but just anything wise, like anything like that you guys that the viewers want to like submit to as a topic, just as a topic of discussion or as something that we can like debate over. Like for example, just a random thing. Pancakes versus waffles.
Oh Jesus! No, we're not doing this. Is water wet? No, don't.
That's not even. That's not even.
That's not a debate.
No,
it's science.
Yeah,
I promise it's science.
But we do want to
more like MCU.
We're also gonna have a video series.
Like Marvel versus DC.
I don't know if I told you guys this, but we're also gonna do a video series of just different like. We're gonna bring people over to the studio just. Different people, and we're gonna do different like games or quizzes and stuff like that, and
just also video it and post it up and be like, yo,
and also like interesting experiments. Like this is I didn't really want to spoil this or anything, but like this week I wanted to do a thing where it's an experiment where you take a match. And
fire on school grounds.
Yeah, well, you take a match and you trick someone into thinking that they're being burned by the match, and it's very interesting.
I'm sorry, an intellectual human being will not believe they're being burned by a match that is on.
I'm not gonna say how because I don't want to spoil anything, but that's what I want. No, that's what I want. That's one thing. That's probably gonna be the first video out of our video series that we're gonna do, just of like these games and experiments and like. Just quizzes like next week, sometime next week before Thanksgiving break, I want to do like a history of Thanksgiving trivia.
Yeah.
Against random people.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be nice.
Well, I think it's great that you're updating, everyone here about what your plans are. But for right now.
I was just gonna take a short window to explain what we're gonna look for since we haven't been on air in a month.
Tiffany, do you have any topics you like to?
Yeah, I got a topic right here. You ready?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
As a future person, I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. Is that cool with y'all?
Okay,
that's cool.
Yeah?
That's fine.
Yeah, chill. Both of y'all are seniors.
Okay,
Nick, this is your second year at Central. You've been here all 4 years, right?
Yeah.
What is y'all's experience? Like, how have both of y'all have been in the program? You guys have had I actually think you guys were in the same classes both years for broadcasting.
No, that's the only time I had.
No, this year?
Yeah.
This is the only time we have both classes.
What is it like for y'all to like experience this together, even though you haven't been together at all?
Well, my perspective is the freedom to create your own things. And
like, is working with Nick like really nice for you? Like,
yeah, it's fun.
Do you like seeing his creativity and stuff and seeing both sides of every story?
Yeah. Which we don't argue because we respect each other's opinion about it. We see how the project's going on, and there's one thing I love being in this department is just the ability to work together on projects like the sitcom video. We're not going to spoil it because it's Brooks' universe, so we're not going to say anything about it.
Oh, it's going to be good.
It's going to be really good.
It's going to be really good.
If you guys want to see it, like, let us know. We'll send you a clip of it.
We'll probably have it on our YouTube channel as well. So
yeah,
I think Brooke's gonna upload it in her channel. That's what I'm thinking. But
of course, I mean, colleges want to see the work that she's done, but all of us also have rights to it because we are part of the project.
Oh yeah,
we did write our own script about it, and
we all wrote a piece of the script. Yeah,
and there's times Tiffany or Brooke saw it and edited their own way to make it accurate, make it more logical for the viewers to see it.
Well, for the director and assistant director, when we're reading the script, making sure everything transitions properly, blends together, whatever is needed to make the script feel better and flow better is just kind of what we do for right now until we start filming, which, by the way, guys, we start filming next week. So start rehearsing your lines because it's coming up.
Here's another thing. It has to do with Mr. Young, since he's a very well-known person down here, and looking up to a person like him and knowing his knowledge helped me pass down to fix my own things. I'm having a hard time knowing.
Oh yeah.
And if you're a student who is not really interested in sports or clubs, this might be your place. This might be your home, your family.
Oh yeah.
I recommend anybody, upcoming freshmen or
the sophomores,
or the sophomores,
the juniors. It doesn't matter because my first year here, I had a senior in my first year class, and he learned a lot, and he went off to college, and he continued taking it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was there, bro, or something.
No, it was James something.
James, I don't know.
No.
Well, anyways, like, I've only been. This is my second year in the program, but
it's an experience.
It is a really good experience.
This is just a huge family of people that irritate you and love you at the same time.
It's definitely like a really it's a lot better place from where I've come from and when I used to live in Florida, because I did have like a class that was like the same idea of this class. It was like a digital video production class, and I loved that class, but like I didn't talk to anybody. Like I did my own thing. And I just breezed, I just did the stuff in the class just by myself. And like, I didn't really talk to anybody. But here, like, I haven't, like, it's impossible. Like, the first day I came to the school, or
you feel welcome.
Yeah, I felt welcome like instantly. And it was my first year in the department, but I was thrown into a third year class because of the experience I had before. And all these people were thinking, I was expecting all these people to think, oh, I don't think he shouldn't be here and all that. But no, they were very welcoming, and that's what I like about the school in general in this department is very
it's a big
family.
For this department, it's really comfortable being around people who has the same idea as you, looking more into these arts.
Oh yeah,
anything from audio, video, like creating your own stories. Hey, even for News for You, you have a comfortable environment working around with these people.
Oh yeah.
And what like Tiffany just said earlier, it's an experience. I recommend everybody to take this advantage now.
Oh yeah.
I recommend don't put yourself into a project that you are not willing to do. Put yourself into something that you'll love. I got put here accidentally. I wanted to be a business major when I hit high school. I wanted to take business classes, and they didn't have any openings for me, so they stuck me in here. I couldn't transfer out, and I stayed here, and I ended up switching the major I wanted, which as a freshman, if you have a major, you're already ahead of the game.
Oh, yeah.
But I switched my major and I went, I'm going to move from entrepreneurship and business. And I'm like, I'm going to go into mass media now. And I've been doing so much research on the best colleges and the best schools and the best programs here in the US and across the world that you can do. And it's just, this became an experience and something I love. So if you love drama, go into drama. If you like something when you first come here, try it out. If you don't like it, try something new, because I would have never thought this is where I would have been. Because, you know, I was like, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to do something big. And I'm like, I can do something big from my computer.
Yeah.
Just editing everything. I'm like, I don't have to have that big title. I can be like, yo, I edited. I helped edit the Marvel movie you just watched. That's huge. Because people are like, you got to meet those people. You got to hang out with them. That's amazing, because we've had students from our program, you know, go and do that.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to say, hey, you know, I traveled across Europe making videos and I loved it, you know?
Speaking about majors.
What's yours? What's your major? What college are you going to? Let's do this.
All right. I'll go first.
I was pointing at you, so I hope so.
Oh, well, okay. So, what I want to major in college is, well, I did intend to only do the film industry and all that, and go into mainly into camera work. Just be a cameraman. I could be. There's a wide variety of things you can do with film, and that can be with sports. You can be an independent filmmaker, and you can go into a production company. There's so many different things that you can do with film, and I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do, but I still don't really know exactly what I want to do. I definitely love doing like the football games that we do here, and I definitely want to continue that.
You're big in Photoshop.
I am big in Photoshop.
Like, that is your thing. You have certificates for certification.
Yeah.
You should do something in Photoshop. I feel like that would definitely help you.
Digital design is something that I've looked into too. But something that I mean, I'm just speaking out of context that what? Well, anyways, another, like, the main major I want to go into is music ministry, and what I want to do is be a worship leader at, you know, which wherever God sends me, really.
Is there a college that you've been looking at that you're like?
Oh, yeah, Baptist College of Florida is a really big one in Graceville, Florida. Right. Only about 2 hours away from here. And then there's Southeastern University, which actually has both majors for music ministry and film ministry, and they're really good in both. So that's actually the main college I've been looking at, because I can, you know, double major in that.
So
I didn't originally, when I was looking for colleges, I did not want to go back to Florida, because I've come from Florida and I didn't like it.
Like, I didn't like Florida. I don't want to go back.
Now that I've looked more into it, there's no other place that I want there's no other place that I'm looking but besides Florida, which is,
there's actually a couple here in Georgia. I really suggest you looking at.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at some in the state.
There's a couple here. There's one up in Tennessee that's really, really good.
Oh yeah.
If you remember from youth, where most of our videos come from, that college up there is really, really
Johnson?
Good. Yeah.
That's the first place I toured, was Johnson.
Really good. Yeah. Good college.
I toured Johnson.
Sorry, Sean, you're kind of left out here.
Yeah, I know. I was, you know, I was paying attention to Nick's story, because Photoshop's like one of his big.
Yeah, like go and.
It's like a prestige, right? It's a prestige.
It's funny because, like, I never really thought of like actually doing anything with it. I'm
just saying, like, you're really
you're really good at it. You understand how to use it. You can get stuff done very quickly. I think it's something that you should definitely try and look into. And hey, if you don't like it, you have 2 years to switch your major.
Yeah.
You got, like,
one of my friends switched his major 6 times in a year. So you know what? Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You probably got the MCU looking at you saying, if he can edit Photoshop, whatever, we just get him for the next Infinity War poster.
Oh.
See, you might never know. I mean,
let's see what you can do. Wait, Sean. We don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
Hey, come on, Sean.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying that I'm quitting now, but
I'm giving up on college.
No, I'm not.
6 years later, I said it was just temporary. Okay, guys.
It's not like I'm going. It's not like I'm not trying to risk myself.
He's taking a nice break, everyone.
No, it's somewhat like that, but I decided to take 2 years at a technical college, because I know that the next 2 years.
Go ahead and get your core classes out.
Yeah, get my core class, because I'm at the moment with financial and stuff like that, and I need a job.
I understand. I have 2 jobs.
Yeah, I'm trying to save up money to buy my own car, like just the basics, trying to earn some credit for yourself. And Georgia State in downtown Atlanta is the one I want to go. And it's in my hometown, and I understand how the environment feels around me. So I decided to take 2 years at a technical college, and 2 years later, I'm going to transfer to Georgia State because I started going to school in the Atlanta Metro, and I want to finish it in the Atlanta Metro.
What is your major? Maybe I missed it. Maybe I zoned out while I was freaking out over text. But
do you know what you want to do?
And it's somewhere in the film and video industry, like.
So you want to go into mass media?
Something like that, but I want a minor in journalism.
Right.
You could definitely do this kind of stuff, radio broadcast.
Yeah,
just broadcasting YouTube. Like honestly, that's like something I want to do like on the side because this is pretty fun.
Major in mass media, minor in ASL.
I really don't know yet, honestly.
I love ASL. It's a really good language, and not many people understand. Not many people know it, but I think that all of us should learn it though, because if we learn it, we can communicate with a completely different community.
Oh yeah,
it's very nice.
Michigan had a student who came from Georgia State actually, and I learned so much about her. She's now a news reporter or something. I know she's something doing around the news industry. It's somewhere in I don't know what the news station is, but she graduated from Georgia State. She got a job now, and she actually majored in journalism, and she recommended me take broadcast. There's not a broadcast. I don't know if there's a broadcasting thing over there, but I know they have a communications and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she recommended me to take journalism. So
okay,
I really want to become a CNN correspondent. The ability to tell the stories what's going around the world, or even nationwide.
Yeah.
But not in like going through the political spectrum like this and that. I just want to be what's happening now, broadcast it, what's happening.
Don't do everything negative.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do anything negative. Just be honest about it.
I'm not saying don't be negative. I'm saying don't always point out every single negative. Because if you have one negative and 10 positives, you're going to point out that negative before you point out the positives. Yep. And I beg to differ. Point out the negative, but make sure you point out the positives as well. You have 2 positives and negative, point out a positive, then negative, then another positive. Just because it helps balance out the situation, and overall it helps every person cope with it. Because you're like there's a war going on in Iraq, but you're like, hey, the US's economy went up, and hey, there's not as much controversy anymore. That's fantastic. Why didn't you start with that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Focus on the pros, not so much on the cons.
Yeah.
Cons are important, but
cons are important because every good story needs a conflict of interest.
Learn things from that.
Definitely, but don't always point out on that. It's gonna get boring. It's gonna get depressing. It's awful.
Back to the college question you asked me about. The reason I'm going to Georgia State is because again, it's my hometown and stuff like that. But try something different.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of our students from this department goes to Georgia Southern.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
And I'm not trying to be similar to those people who goes to Georgia Southern, gets a job after they graduate. I want to go in Georgia State because Southern and State are 2 rival schools, and I like to do, like you said, do my own thing at Georgia State. And
do your own thing.
And I felt the environment around downtown because it's comfortable. It's based. You're in the city. You're right there. There's a lot of entertainment, a lot of things to do there.
Atlanta's a really big
into the industry of film.
A lot of things to do. Amber needs to go.
Yeah, so I have to go. I'm sorry, I have a lesson today.
All right,
it's all right.
I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for letting me come on.
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
Are we gonna pause now? We're gonna keep going.
We're probably gonna.
No, you guys keep going. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
See you on Wednesday. She'll be back. We'll all be back.
We'll all be back.
But I'll be back
Wednesday. We probably get somebody.
We're doing this again Wednesday. But okay, yes. We're actually probably will end it right now. It's been about 20 minutes. But I just want to say again, we're gonna be changing things. We're
not doing too much interviews.
We're gonna be focusing on our. Well, okay, so we're gonna be we're trying to be more interactive with the community and see what like the community wants us to talk about. And you guys can email us at tcchs yellowjackets at Gmail. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, you can email us at tcchsyellowjackets@gmail.com and email us or email our your topic of discussion that you would like us to talk about. But also like type in the subject YJR Yellow Jacket Radio, and because I'll definitely be looking at those, and also if you have any other ideas of ways we can go with the Yellow Jacket Radio, definitely let us know, because we're trying to get more involved with the community and see what you guys want us to focus on. But we're gonna have a topic of the day, or not of the day, but a topic of discussion, and we're gonna do. We would like to do like those kind of debate things.
Yeah.
But I'm also focusing not just on these radio talks, but also on other videos that we can do, like the ones I've suggested, like where we just do where we just bring people back into the studio and have like games that we can do and just like fun things we can do with people that we bring in.
I did have the idea of bringing in Harrison Keaton and Haley Sylvia, because those two did an amazing job on our other videos.
Oh yeah, we can bring them in and we can do the thing I was talking about earlier, just like a bunch of different like there's some social experiments that I want to do, some tests, some games, trivia games, and just stuff like that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun.
And again, everybody, we're about to go because I got things to be done right now.
Oh yeah. So definitely let us know what you think. You can actually let us know in the comments, and like and subscribe to our channels, and definitely keep watching. And if you want, we do have other videos from last year and earlier this year.
Yeah,
if you want to watch those.
Sure.
But yes, comments on what your thoughts and feelings on where we should go with the show. And we'll see you on Wednesday at the same time, 3:00.
So make sure you spread the hashtag YJR, because that will really help us out a lot.
Oh yeah, we want to build our
we want to be the one who started
our
this.
Viewers. Yes. Yeah, and sorry again that we've been gone for the whole month of October, but
we were just busy, honestly.
Oh yeah,
he was just busy. I was just busy. We were stressed out because being a senior, it's really tough on you.
Oh yeah,
and I just want to leave that.
Oh yeah. So thank you again for watching, and go Jackets! Thank you.